So I kind of want to talk a little bit about what I just posted, my previous post on my story, about trucks not being able to ship the items that we need, um, and how we need to stock up on more dry foods and our personal items that we would need for the next, I guess, 6 months, I would say. But also, I want to say this is where community can come in. Like if you know somebody that is local that you can really go to that sells these items like your lotions, your tampons, there is going to be, I feel like it's going to be an influx of people that are going to come out with, you know, items that we're going to need on a day to day basis, like toothpaste. But also, this is where you can also go to YouTube or Google other ways to take care of your teeth, your hair, your skin, because hygiene is very important. But also, when it comes to food, I feel like I feel like there are ways to grow food and not necessarily have a garden. I was talking to one of my friends, and he was telling me that like certain plants you can grow in water. It's just focusing more on the pH of the water so the plant can grow and providing the nutrients through the water. So that's something else that you can research as well to, be sustainable and, start taking care of yourself, without relying on the grocery store. Also, something else that you can do, I feel, is start going to pop-ups, start going to the farmers markets, start looking for ways to minimalize your life. I found that I'm way more happy, way more joyful when I have less. The things that I thought I needed, I didn't necessarily need. I thought I needed, but it was just how can I say this? It was just like a regular thing. Or how can I say this? It was like one of those things that you don't really think about. I would say another way to be sustainable is look into a generator, solar paneling. Especially if you have a house, a lot of places or a lot of companies do solar paneling for free. And if you do have to pay something, it's a big ass tax write-off. Also, I would say get more into community. I feel like community is like everything, like finding people that you can connect with in commerce with and do like trade-offs. Like, hey, I'm growing this. Do you want to trade for this since you're growing that? That type of thing. Also, somebody makes something that you need and you make something that you're really good at. That's another way to, trade and do commerce. But yeah, I definitely feel this is like a big shift that's going to be happening. And honestly, I'm ready for it and I'm all for it because I honestly don't feel we should be getting our food outside of where we're living. If it's from a foreign place or if it's from out of state, why are we eating it? That's just my opinion. If you think differently, that's fine. But that's just my thought process. I feel like we should be eating food that is from where we're at, our food that we're growing. But yeah, what else? I just feel like it's not that big of a deal if you know how to, I don't want to say live with less, but if you know how to be content with less, like I'm all natural everything. Like I make my own body lotion. I'm about to start making my own toothpaste, my own deodorant. But I've been making my own hair products for a long ass time, since forever. So that's not a problem for me. But let me see. Yeah, I got locks because I didn't want to have to, worry about my hair, how my hair looks. But I'm gonna do a video on that because that's one of the reasons I got locks, for multiple reasons. Yeah. I just wanted to get on here and kind of, you know, say my piece, I guess, and kind of share a way that people can kind of transition into a natural way of living and not really, stress about what's happening in the world. Kind of think more positive about what's going on. Kind of try to find ways to solve the problem rather than making it a problem, But yeah, I hope this helps somebody. Or if you have questions about, well, do I want people DMing me? I don't want nobody DMing me. But yeah, if it's a serious question, or if you did not do research already, or if you did research and you still don't know, then yeah, come to me. But if you haven't done no research, don't come to me. But yeah, I definitely will be making videos on how my lifestyle. I definitely have a YouTube, so if you want to follow that, that's where I'll be posting my videos. Because I'm getting into living a more simpler life than I was living before, and I love it. I feel more happy. I feel less stressed because I don't necessarily need these things. And I learned how to. I mean, from an early, like forever, I've been going against. I don't want to say I was a rebel, but I really was, to societal norms and to things that people said that I needed to do. Like, people said I need to get my nails done. Why? I hate them. I don't like them. I don't like feeling restricted. People said I needed to wear weaves, or I needed to wear braids to make my life easier, or whatever. I never wanted to. I never liked it. I don't like feeling conformed. I don't like I don't like nothing on me. Like, especially if it's hair that's not mine. I got a weave once in my life. I got braids. I would say I wore braids as a child more than I did as an adult. But even then, as a child, I barely wore them. My mom used to have me in pigtails. I would get braids every so often. But yeah, I'm trying to think. I guess that's it. So, talk to you later. Peace and love.